Hey guys, it's Rudolph's biggest fan, or Noelle, or Tiger, and I'll be doing a little guide on how to be a number one fan. I'm doing this because there's a lot of people that I've seen that try to be a number one fan. They're pretty much new to the fandom, but they just can't do it right. And I'm not saying that as an offense. This is just to help them and if you want to become a number one fan, then this is what you should follow. So there'll be 9 parts, not 10, because I couldn't think of 10, but 9. So they'll all basically be about how to go along with it and how to not be annoying about it. So yeah, number 1, be realistic. Like actually choose a character that you love and that you know you will for a long time. Like choose a character that you know isn't just going to be a phase and that you think that you'll love for pretty much a while. Because if you change so much, then that makes you look not only extremely immature, but it also makes you look like a jerk. So just be wise on which character you choose. Number 2, do not change so much. Yeah, it's okay to change once in a while as long as you still love the previous character, but it's annoying when you can't stick to a character because then you can't tell if that person is a true number one fan or not. You can't like really trust them by then. I mean, I've changed a lot. I maybe had like 5 or 4 characters that I was a number one fan of, but they were all in a year's time. Like my first one was back in like 2009, my next one was in 2010, my other one was in 2011, and yeah, they just pretty much kept on going. But I've seen people who change in like days, like a matter of days or hours. Like I've known people that one day they're number one fan of a thing, next day they're another. And I've had friends who have changed too, but like I said, theirs was in like a good matter of time, which is okay. So yeah, don't change so much. It's just annoying. Number 3, please narrow it down to one character. I'm sick of seeing so many multiple accounts of people that love a bunch of characters and claim to be their number one fan. It's just stupid. Okay, here's what I'm seeing a lot, and this is how it pretty much goes. This is their BIO. Hi, I'm. Then they insert a dumb name like Sally or Sarah or something dumb. And I'm the number one fan of. Then they insert a character there, that like a character that everyone knows and likes. I have, and then like they insert a ridiculous number of items in their collection. It's like 1,000. I mean, really? I don't think anyone could have 1,000 items in their collection just when they pop out of the blue and say that they're a number one fan for like their first time. And they insert a ridiculous number of reasons why they are their number one fan. Okay, this is just stupid. Not only is it stupid, but it's also unfair. There are people out there who are new to this whole number one fan thing and probably like a character that has already been picked by someone else. I can tell, not only me, but everyone else can tell that there are some people, or maybe more, going around making multiple accounts of who they're the number one fan of. If you can't pick a single character, then stop making so many accounts about it. You could just make one and love them all there. And also keep in mind that you don't have to say that you're the number one fan of every single character you like. Yeah, I know people that they go, hey, I like a character, and then they claim to be the number one fan of it. Okay, these things take a lot of time, and you don't know that you're the number one fan of it until like a while. I should know. Yeah, so you can just make one account if you love a lot of characters. Just make one, and then like them all there. You don't need to keep making multiple accounts of stupid characters that you claim to be the number one fan of because it isn't true. That it just makes you look like an immature little child that can't make correct decisions. I mean, we're to the age where we can do that. And I love it when the person gets mad at you for accusing them of making multiple accounts when everyone knows that they have at least two. It's annoying and it's stupid. Just narrow it down to one, or I mean 2 characters is fine. I know people, I've even liked 2 characters at the same time, but just it's not that hard to choose one character. There are plenty of characters out there to just choose one. And it also makes you look like a better number one fan because you can actually focus on one thing instead of a bunch of other things, and you don't have to part up your love for all of them. Number 4, do not diss the originals. Me, I'm Tiger, Onyx, Strike, Sheba, and others I can name have been in this whole fandom for quite a while. I've been in it since about 2009, and my friend Onyx has been in it way longer than that. It's really frustrating to see people actually try to take our titles when we are actually the leaders of this pack. Just don't do it. I mean, it's just stupid, and I don't know anyone who could win against us. So that'll keep you from not being annoying, and you'll have a good reputation within the fandom. Number 5, be avid. If you're the number one fan of something, then you gotta show it. I mean, I can't stand people who claim to be the number one fan of characters, but they can't show it. Like, They'll make this whole page for them, or this whole YouTube account, or this whole DeviantArt profile, and then they're like never active on it. They'll just like post a picture, like badly edited with text saying, "I'm this number one fan." Well, you can do more than that if you really did love them. Some good things to do and start are like posting videos of your collection, making videos of the character, drawing fan art of the character, or just simply like making a reasons list. This shows that you are actually an avid collector of your character and you have reasons to back it up too. If you don't have reasons, then nobody is really going to believe you. I mean, as I said, the multiple YouTube accounts on here of the number one fandom, they say that they have all these reasons, but well, then where are they? Can you at least make a link of where they are? I mean, no one's going to believe you if you just state it, but you can't show it. Number 6, do not advertise your fanage. Is that even a word? Fanage? Well, whatever. Yeah, it's okay to make tons and tons of pictures and upload them on sites, YouTube and DeviantArt, for example, to show that you love them, but making comments on people's channels and saying, hey, can you support me, is not only rude, but annoying and really obnoxious. I mean, I get so many comments on my old channel saying, hi, I'm the number one fan of blah blah blah. Can you please support me? Well, you don't have any proof. How am I supposed to support you? I mean, this shows that you can't bring up enough supporters by yourself, that you have to go out and cry for them. The supporters will come to you, not you to them. If you do this to people, and yeah, I've seen a lot of people doing this, not only will they not support you, but they might just as well ignore you. I mean, it's really annoying because I usually only support the people that I know for a while, and I'm not just gonna support someone out of the blue who I don't even know. I mean, at least try and become my friend first. Number 7, do not lie. This is the most important rule of being a number one fan. You want to hear a story? Okay, I'm not going to say who, but a while ago when I was a number one fan of Puss in Boots, and I still pretty much am, but not my most, like, I don't circle around him anymore. I mean, I don't care if anyone would take the title right now, but, well, I kind of would. It's hard to explain. But yeah, I actually had someone take my old title, the number one Puss in Boots fan. Yeah, there were a bunch of arguments, and the person said that they had all this merchandise. And then guess what? They really didn't. After a bunch of their friends convincing them to stop taking my title because they knew that that title belonged to me, they actually told me, like, they actually sent me a note and said, hey, I'm sorry, but I lied to you about all that. And I was like, I know that. It was just really funny. Like, I can't stand it when people lie about this. Okay, if you say that you have over 200 pieces of merchandise, people are not going to believe you. Take my buddy Onyx, for example. She has been into Bolt for a long time now, like around 4 or 5 years, I think. And she has about 100 items in her collection, and that's a 5 year track. When I collected Puss in Boots for about 2 years, I only had about 50 items. I mean, this takes time, and people think that just because they like the character for a day, they can just pop up and say, hey, I have 1,000 pieces of merchandise. We're not going to believe you. Fake number one fans, yeah, they pop out of the blue, claim to have 500 or more items in their collection. That's insane. And you can just tell by the character. For example, a lot of the people are the number fans of like new characters or characters that aren't really big and don't have a lot of merchandise. And then the person claimed that they have like 800 items of them. Just wow. And they also don't even have any evidence to support it too. If someone has on their bio the number of items they have with no videos or proof or anything, I have no decision but to not believe them. Be realistic, people. Same goes for reasons too. I mean, don't say that you have all these reasons when you can't even post the link to your reasons or can't even tell anybody reasons. Just stupid. Number 8, I'm not gonna go into depth on this one since it's like a really hardcore thing out in the number one fan base. Don't steal people's titles. A lot of the number one fans you will see have worked extremely, extremely, extremely hard to get where they are now, and taking their titles is pretty much a nightmare for them. Trust me, I would know. There are plenty of characters out there, guys, and if you like a character that someone else has already claimed to be the number one fan of, and you can see that they prove it, I mean, it's your decision, but I wouldn't do it if I were you. Number 9, use correct grammar. This annoys me so much. It's just crazy. No one will take you seriously if you don't. I've confronted people about this. I'm like, well, I can't really understand what you're saying. Could you please use better grammar? And then they tell me, sorry, I'm not good at grammar. Well, you're not good at grammar, but you claim to have typed over 400 reasons why you like that character. You're not good at grammar, but you claim to be 16 years old. I mean, get it together. I'm sick of all the 8 to 10-year-olds running around the number one fan base. It's, ugh. Okay, sorry if I sounded kind of stern in this rant, but this is a serious topic, and I've been talking with some of my friends, and it's really bothering us. So this is a guide to how to be a number one fan. I might make a part two if anyone tells me stuff that I missed. But yeah, I'm sorry if I sounded mean during all this, but it's pretty serious on our part. And I don't know, my voice is really scratchy, but yeah. So hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope this helped you. This isn't going out to anyone in particular. It's actually supposed to be helping you. So yeah, thumbs up. Bye.